Hello, everyone. Last meeting, we have discussed about business environment. And since we already know what is a business environment, now it's time for us to seek for opportunities. So in this lesson, we are going to talk about opportunity seeking. Entrepreneurs are innovative opportunity seekers. They have this insatiable curiosity to discover new and different things that will work in the marketplace. This insatiable curiosity is what separates an entrepreneur from an ordinary businessman who simply wants to make profit in producing, buy, and selling goods. When the entrepreneurship word was coined, the discerning economist wanted to stress the point that the entrepreneurs contribute significantly in the economy by first raising productivity. Raising productivity because entrepreneurs does not stop in just producing a business. They do something to improve their business, right? To level up their business. Okay, so from the start to another level. Then second one is create value. They create value by producing new products or services or finding better ways of producing them. Okay, so they create value in the product or in the process on how they make the products or produce the product. Third is innovate. They innovate on the design of the product or add new features to the existing one. As we always say, entrepreneurship are great innovators. They do not stop thinking of new features or new improvement that they can add or they could add in a product or a service. The fourth one is improve technology. Entrepreneurs, okay, they improve technologies to gain better economies or achieve an assailable superiority. Okay, they continue to develop technology. Then create new demand. They create new demand from undiscovered customers. So they don't settle with the number of customers that they already have because they know that in the market, there are still customers whose needs or wants are not yet being addressed. So they look into it so that they will be able to know on how or what product will address their needs and wants. And six, search for the pot of gold. Entrepreneurs will not stop seeking for that proverbial pot of gold at the end of that entrepreneurial rainbow. Okay, so they know that in entrepreneurship, there is really a success. So they don't stop searching for that pot of gold. So let's now discuss what are the three main characteristics that an entrepreneur should have in opportunity seeking. Okay, so first one is the entrepreneurial mind frame. The entrepreneur as opportunity seeker begins with entrepreneurial mind frame. Okay. This mind frame is what allows the entrepreneurs to see things in a very positive and optimistic light in the midst of crises, difficulties, or challenges. Okay. So entrepreneurs never see problems or crisis as crisis because they know that amidst this problem, crisis, or challenges or difficulties, there is always a ray of light wherein they can see opportunities. Okay, so entrepreneurs are not just a curious risk takers, but in fact, they actually do not see risk at all. They are most enthusiastic about the opportunities. Okay, they are like inventors who experiment many times and fail because inventors never stop inventing, okay, especially if they have not reached their goals and they do it again and again until they succeed. And they are the same with entrepreneurs. Another characteristic for opportunity seekers, okay, so they must possess an entrepreneurial heart flame. Entrepreneurial heart flame, or that searching passion to find fulfillment in the act and the process of discovery. Okay, so inventors and entrepreneurs do not even stop to relish the victory in their discoveries. Each discovery is just a prelude to another one. Okay, so if they have succeeded in one invention, are they going to stop? No, they were going to continue with another one. Okay, that's where innovation comes in, development comes in. Okay, each the fire of creation is always alive in their hearts. Okay, they continue. They want, they crave for more creations. And so there is that passion. Passion is the great desire to attain a vision and fulfill a mission. It is one thing that something so much that you are willing to sacrifice yourself and devote yourself totally to a quest. Passion is the critical ingredient for success. So I suppose when you were deciding on which strand are you going to get in senior high, you should have considered your passion. Okay, so because your passion will bring you success. If you have that passion to do that job later, the career that you want to pursue later, then there will be feeling of fulfillment. There will be feeling of happiness. Okay, so you will feel the contentment, okay, in that chosen career. The heart is about emotional intelligence, which is often manifested in entrepreneurs. Okay, it is usually manifested in entrepreneurs' relentless effort in nurturing relationships with business stakeholders. Because this is entrepreneurial heart flame is very important when you create the caring culture within the organization. Entrepreneurs must not only look after his own interests, but rather he must look after the interests of his people, okay? Especially those people working for him in the organization or in the company. He should encourage them, motivate them, and they should be geared toward achieving a common vision or the common goal for the company. Because if the entrepreneur is in synergy with the people inside the company or the organization, then they will surely succeed in achieving the company's common vision or goal. The third and the final ingredient for the alchemy to the alchemy of opportunity seeking is the entrepreneurial gut game. So gut represents two things in common base language. We have intuition and we have lakas ng loob. Intuition is the ability to sense without using the five senses. Okay, so it is knowing without knowing. Why you know is the ability to discern patterns in the environment and find that elusive opportunities. And of course, the other one is lakas ng loob. If you don't have this lakas ng loob, how will you see opportunities? Okay, how can you seek opportunities within those within the environment? Okay, especially opportunities can be discovered from the external environment of a business. That's enable entrepreneurs to withstand adversity and weather crisis because they are already prepared. They know that it might happen. Okay, failure might happen. It's possible to happen in their business. The courage to plunge into difficult ventures with all the traps and pitfalls, with all the tests and temptations. Okay, so they have the courage to face all of this. Then uh, it's the chutzpah of entrepreneurs. When we say chutzpah, this is the belief of entrepreneur that everything is within reach if you are going to aspire for it. Okay, so they believe that everything is possible. And then, of course, lastly is the confidence in oneself. Okay, so Entrepreneurial gut game adds confidence in oneself. So those are the three main ingredients for entrepreneurs to seek opportunities. We have entrepreneurial mind frame, entrepreneurial heart flame, and entrepreneurial gut game. Now let us discuss and see what are the sources of opportunities. The entrepreneurs are adventurous. They seek from many sources of opportunities, and they choose from those sources the opportunity that will lead them to success. Some entrepreneurs focus on what customers like. Okay, so they address the likes, the wants of the customers. Others actually focus what the customers hate. Okay, so it could still be an opportunity for them. Some entrepreneurs capitalize on their expected success, while others take advantage of their unexpected failures. Some dwell in their hobbies and interests, their passion. Others pursue the difficult and the harsh road to science and technology. So there are really different sources. Whatever the source of opportunity, the entrepreneurs uses his or her mind, her heart, and gut, combines them to pursue that entrepreneurial dream and fulfill that quest. Okay, they combine those three: the heart, the mind frame, heart flame, and gut game, to pursue that entrepreneurial dream and fulfill that quest. Now let's have the macro environment opportunity. The big picture of macro environment contains opportunities galore. Okay, so we have social, political, economic, ecological, and technological. Social, okay, so includes the demographic and the socio-cultural. Demographic includes the statistics and measures about a population, okay, the different population segments in particular, especially your customers, your prospective customers. Demographic are the characteristics and kinds of population. Then we have socio-cultural. Conditions include the mores, the customs, the beliefs of the people, the traditions of the people. So we can get a hint of opportunity from those factors. Trends in this macro social environment present their own opportunity. Okay, so for example, for countries with aging and longer living population and declining childbirth. Okay, so what could be the opportunity there is to provide or produce medicines for chronic illnesses of the olds, insurances, okay, so and other products that would address that concern. The next one is political. Okay, so it is defines the governance system of the country or the local area of the business where it is located. It includes the laws, regulations, policies that we have to adhere, we have to follow. Example, in the Philippines, the effort of the government to curb the prices of expensive medicines, there was a law to address that. And that was the Generics Medicine Act, wherein there are medicines now in the market offered in a cheaper price. Okay, so it addresses that concern. Another one is in economics, okay, economy. Entrepreneurs who keenly seek opportunity with the economy can anticipate prices and the levels of demand and supply better. So those who are clueless will lose out. So you better know what's happening in the economy. What is the high demand of the customers? Okay, what is the problem with the supply? Okay, then you take it from there. Okay, like for now, the demand for vaccines, the demand for masks, okay, the demand for safety and healthy products are there, then you can take advantage of that. That is an opportunity. Next one is ecological. So this includes the habitat of man, the animals, the plants and minerals, and all the natural resources. Okay, so opportunities abound for greener, cleaner, and healthier product. Okay, so let's save the planet and prolong lives. So what would be an example of this? Mm, let's say, for example, news says that the disposal of surgical masks, okay, of the disposable masks are not disposed or are not properly disposed. So it now contributes to the bulk of trash you can find everywhere. Okay, so from the sea, from the creeks, okay, so you can already see, okay, the improperly disposed used face mask. Now, so the opportunity there is to minimize the use of surgical masks or the disposable masks, one-time use masks. The cloth mask, by masks that are made from cloth, is already there. Okay, so that is an opportunity. Okay, you find something that could address the problem with our natural resources. Another thing is the use of one-time use plastics. Okay, so we have already this uh, what do you call that? Ordinances in every towns or cities wherein the use of one-time plastic or one-time usage of plastic, okay, so the single-use plastic is minimized or not allowed already in markets. So that gives an opportunity to the producers of eco bags. Okay, so we have now the eco bags or the plastic containers or the reusable plastic containers, reusable plastic containers or bags that can be reused. Next one is technological. Okay, technological discoveries will lead to commercialization of new products, causing the obsolescence of old products because of their superior attributes. So maybe in the future, the smartphones that we are using will become obsolete also. Okay, so technology continues to develop. So we have to look for opportunity in the technology. Okay. Another source of opportunity is the industry sources. When we say industry sources, it usually refers to the microenvironment of a company. So it is the industry where your company belongs. Okay, so a thorough analysis of your industry structure and dynamics hints many opportunities for the astute entrepreneur situating his her enterprises within the realm of the industry. Okay, it provides many profitable opportunities to the entrepreneur. Like for example, we have here the typical agricultural value chain wherein there is production, harvesting and transport, primary processing and storage, moving to the secondary processing, then goes to the distribution, packaging and handling, and then the wholesale and retail market. So from the production until the wholesale market. So if the entrepreneurs carefully watch all of these trends, okay, all of these processes, he or she can find the best opportunity along the industry supply to market chain. Maybe he could think of a strategy or a product that could shorten this process, and he could use that in the market. Okay. Next one is the market sources. Okay, so for a specific agricultural products, there are also many opportunities to be found. The increased demand and supply or higher and lower price yield could create their own opportunities. Let's say, for example, mango from the tree will be harvested and will be processed into a new product, but the prices will vary. Okay, when you harvest the mangoes, the fruits will be cheaper until it reaches the final processing into a new product. Okay, and it will offer a higher price already. So maybe the opportunity could be you could already take advantage of what products you can offer to the market with the with the harvest that you have. Okay, so mark market traits, characteristics, and behavior are identified in order to match the customer's traits with the product offerings of the enterprise. Okay, so you should know your market characteristics. Market sources of opportunities can be discovered from the increased or decrease of demand and supply. So it's just like for economy, you should know the demand and supply in the market. Another source is the micro market sources. This refers to the specific target market segment of a particular enterprise. Okay, so these are the target customers that represent the immediate customers of an enterprise. So knowing the consumer preferences, decay, or perceptions will yield you many countless opportunities. Okay, so because you should know their preferences, because preferences changes over time. Your preference when during your childhood is now different at your age now. Okay, so if before you are into Barneys, now you are into anime. Okay, so it's the same thing with your preferences in products, preferences in clothes, fashion, and songs. So entrepreneurs must know these consumer preferences so that they can seek for opportunity. Okay, what are the products that that is already a trend in the market now? Okay, so they will see it from consumer preferences. Then we have consumer PK. What irritates or annoys customer is also a source of opportunity. So sometimes it is not just a product that is changed by the enterprise, rather the way consumers, okay, uh, will perceive the product. And so for example, uh, in a grocery where there is a long queue for paying at the counter, the problem there is the long waiting, okay, long waiting in the queue. So if you're an entrepreneur looking at that situation, okay, in this situation, you can put up a grocery with a lot of with numbers of counters that could attend immediately to the needs of the people who will be paying their groceries. So maybe in CSI, okay, in our CSI here, so if there are a lot of queue, so maybe they could open more of their counters. Okay, so that is looking at consumers PK. So what irritates your consumers could also be a sign of opportunity or a source of opportunity. Then we have consumers perception. Okay, so sometimes the product that you are bringing in the market can be used in other way. Okay, so it may change the enterprise product use. Okay, so with the perception of the customer, because of the perception of the customer. A very good example is the Listerine mouthwash. The Listerine mouthwash was actually originally produced to cure for athlete foods. Okay, athlete food rather. Okay, so the demand for the product shuts up during the World War One. Soldiers use it to apply to mouth blisters. Okay, so that time they don't have medicine, so the soldiers tried to use the Listerine to cure blisters, their mouth blisters, and it worked. This now lead to the manufacturer of Listerine to convert the use of Listerine into a mouthwash. Okay, so the perception of the consumers have now influenced the company to revalue the use of that product. Then another source of opportunities could be your talents. Okay, so if you are good in music, if you are good in art, so what could be the business opportunity that you can delve on? You have your skills, you have your hobbies, your interests, your experiences. Okay, new knowledge is a thematic source of opportunities. Okay, so if you are in IT, you could be a web designer. Okay, so if you love carpentry, then you can bring furnitures in the market. Okay, so there are different. Okay, it depends on your hobbies. It depends on on what you have. Okay. Then you can also get seek an opportunity through unexpected happenings. Okay, so no one expected that there will be a pandemic. Okay, so however, this unexpected event has created many opportunities to a lot of entrepreneurs. Okay, so there are a lot of business that open because of this unexpected happening or event. Okay, for example, before the pandemic, we are not into face mask, but because of the pandemic, the use the demand for the face mask, okay, has increased, and so the opportunity is there. Okay, then another one is opportunities from the future. Finally, there are opportunities from the future. So mega trending allows the entrepreneur to take a leap of faith into the future in order to exploit opportunities today. So mainly there is new inventions that will come in the future, okay, so that would create an opportunity. Okay, that would create an opportunity. Okay, so those are the different sources of opportunities where entrepreneur can seek opportunities for their business. So that is all for our lesson about seeking opportunity or opportunity seeking by entrepreneurs. If you have any questions, please send me a message. Thank you, everyone, and stay safe always.